I didn't start with Robux. I didn't start with a fan base. I didn't even start with friends. I started with frustration. One night, after losing match after match in someone else's game, I just sat there staring at the screen. And I thought, what if I stop playing other people's worlds and build my own? It sounded ridiculous. I didn't know scripting. I barely understood Roblox Studio. But something about the idea wouldn't leave me alone. So I opened Studio for the first time and immediately felt overwhelmed. Buttons everywhere, panels I didn't understand, objects spawning into empty space. The first thing I placed was a base plate, then a tree. The tree was floating. I didn't know how to move it properly. That was day one. For weeks, my game wasn't really a game. It was just a broken map, spawn points that didn't work, doors that players walked through instead of opening, random parts that glitched and launched you into the sky. I almost quit at least 5 times. But every night after school, I had come back, watched tutorials, pause, rewind, try again. Little by little, it started to look like something. Not amazing, not polished, but something. The first time I hit publish, my hands were shaking. I didn't tell anyone. I just waited. 10 minutes passed. No players. 20 minutes. Still empty. Then, one player joined. I froze. He spawned in, walked around slowly, jumped on buildings, tried breaking things. Then he typed, "Did you make this?" I said yes. He replied, "It's kinda cool." That message meant more than he'll ever know. The next day, 3 players joined, then 5. Some left immediately, some stayed for an hour. They started role-playing, building small houses, exploring corners I didn't even think anyone would notice. For the first time, my world felt alive. Weeks passed. My player count slowly climbed. Nothing crazy, but steady. And then I met him. His username was Vector. He joined one evening and immediately started pointing out bugs. "Your lighting is off. This script could be cleaner. You're wasting memory here." At first, I was annoyed, but then he said something different. "I can help." He claimed he knew scripting, offered to fix things, add features, improve performance. I hesitated, but I wanted the game to grow, so I gave him limited permissions. He fixed real issues, added working shops, improved UI, made smoother teleport systems. Players noticed. "New update looks sick. Way smoother now. This game is improving fast." I was excited. Vector and I stayed up late testing things, talking about future updates, planning events. He became less of a helper and more of a partner. The player count jumped. 10, 20, 40. One weekend, we hit 60 concurrent players. 60. I couldn't believe it. My small, broken map was now trending in its category. People were posting about it, inviting friends, creating groups. And then something changed. Vector started pushing ideas. Add premium passes, charge for faster access, monetize everything. I didn't want that. I built the game to be welcoming, fun, not pay to win. He disagreed. We argued, small arguments at first, then bigger ones. One night, I logged off after a tense conversation. The next morning, I logged in, and everything was different. The spawn was redesigned, VIP gates everywhere, premium teleporters, advertisements linking to another game, his game. Players were confused. What happened? Why is everything locked? Is this a new version? Vector had escalated his permissions. Full admin access. He hadn't stolen my map. He hijacked it, turned my world into a funnel for his. When I confronted him, he said, "You're too soft. This is business." Business. I built this for fun, for community. And overnight, my players were being redirected. Half of them left, then more. My active count dropped from 60 to 20, then 10, then 5. I sat alone in my own map. The buildings felt bigger, emptier. I felt stupid, naive. I blamed myself for trusting too easily, for not protecting what I built, for thinking everyone had the same intentions. I considered deleting the game, starting fresh, or quitting completely. Then, something unexpected happened. One of the first players ever joined, the same one who said, "It's kinda cool." He walked around, noticed the changes, then typed, "This doesn't feel like your game." I explained everything. He replied, "Then fix it." One by one, original players came back, not because of hype, not because of trends, because they liked the community. We removed Vector scripts, rebuilt the spawn, removed paywalls, redesigned systems. This time, I was careful. Permissions were strict. Backups saved daily. Trust earned slowly. Growth was slower the second time, but stronger, more stable. We hosted community events, building contests, mini tournaments. Instead of exploding overnight, we grew organically. Months later, we stabilized at 40 active players. Not viral, not massive, but loyal. Vector's game, It spiked fast, then died faster, because players who follow shortcuts leave just as quickly. I started with nothing, built something real, lost it, and rebuilt it better. And this time, it couldn't be taken. If you want more Roblox stories like this, subscribe.